The following episode contains scenes of graphic, bloody violence that may not be suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Coming up, the One Man Lynch Mob, Jack Maverick, battles the Canadian giant Genesis in an Everett Street Fight. No countouts, no disqualifications, and falls count anywhere in the City of Everett. The action is wild, and it comes your way next on this edition of New England Championship Wrestling.
Coming up, my guest at this time, Genesis, gets ready to go one-on-one with the One Man Lynch Mob, Jack Maverick, and this is an Everett Street Fight.
I've been waiting for months to destroy Jack Maverick, to get him back for all the choking out he's been doing for the last few months. Tonight, I'm going to use his own weapon against him. Tonight, he's going to learn torture. Tonight, he's going to learn my violence.
All right, batten down the hatches, everyone. It's an Everett Street Fight. No love lost between the two individuals in this matchup, and there you see one of them, the One Man Lynch Mob, Jack Maverick. Jack Maverick, a rather controversial figure here in New England Championship Wrestling. This man no stranger to stipulation matches. Basically, in this matchup, an Everett Street Fight, there are no rules. No countouts, no disqualifications. Falls count anywhere in the City of Everett. Now we get that cowbell and bull rope and a folding chair for good measure. One thing about Maverick, he is a rugged competitor. As we get set to greet the opponent of the One Man Lynch Mob, Jack Maverick. One would think this would be Maverick's kind of match. No rules, anything goes. But he's facing quite a competitor on this occasion. And there he is, the Canadian giant Genesis. The last time these two met in Everett, Massachusetts, it was a no contest. The match broke down. Both men brawled outside the building, which leads us to this matchup where there are no rules. This is one of those matches that's normally the final chapter in a feud between these two. This could be settled tonight. Let's go to Chris Norman with the introductions.
This match is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. It is an Everett Street Fight. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes. Your referee is Chris Bartolo. Introducing first from Everett Road in Lucifer, Arizona, weighing in at 285 pounds, the One Man Lynch Mob, Jack Maverick.
Smattering of applause for the One Man Lynch Mob.
From the dark woods, weighing in at 235 pounds, Genesis.
Genesis definitely the crowd favorite in this Everett Street Fight. There goes the bell, and we are off. These two battling with chairs. Maverick loses the chair. Genesis gets cut off. Maverick says time to take out the trash, sending Genesis to the outside. This is going to be nothing but pure violence. Oh, a Coke and a smile delivered by Jack Maverick. Jack Maverick sending Genesis right into the merchandise table. Yours truly sitting over there, telling these guys to stay away from that table. Genesis leveling Maverick with that trash can and dumping the garbage right on top of him. Maverick with that trash can over his head. Genesis now has the bull rope that belongs to Jack Maverick. A little more cowbell. Genesis pounding away on Maverick, who can't see a thing. Maverick and Genesis in the lobby at the Everett Rec Center. Genesis once again grabbing that bull rope. Referee Chris Bartolo keeping his eye on the action here. Remember, falls count anywhere in the city of Everett.
Come on, Genesis. Do it again, Genesis.
Referee Barbara Mahoney there. J.P. Griffin, longtime NECW staffer. Cover right here, and a 2 count only. Genesis now with Jack Maverick, right into the wall. And again. Genesis pointing the way to the men's room. Maverick may be busted open here, and he is. Genesis might be looking for the commode. It's inside. Maverick pounding away now on Genesis. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the masshole Mike McCarthy. The masshole Mike McCarthy squeezing out some business. That'll pound the... There's a replay right here. Here you see Maverick sending Genesis headfirst into the wall. And the masshole with a bird's eye view, so to speak. And now we're back to live action. There's a cover, only 2. Jack Maverick is lacerated. Producer director Brian Nadeau on the scene here. All the NECW staffers gathering around to make sure that none of the fans get involved in this. Genesis now setting him. Oh! Kicks him south of the prairie. As Maverick doubles over in pain. Genesis with Maverick outside the building now. Right into the handicap ramp. And onto the lawn. Here's a cover. Referee Chris Bartolo right on the spot. And a 2 count only. Genesis laying in wait for Jack Maverick. Maverick on his feet. Genesis setting up for the chokeslam. But Maverick with a low blow doubles over Genesis. Anything goes in this matchup. And it goes anywhere in the city of Everett. Once again into the handicap ramp. This is wild, as we expected it would be. Fans are gathered outside as they watch the action outside the building. A cover here and only 2.
NECW's #1, baby!
Can't argue with that. Maverick and Genesis brawling through the parking lot. That's the police station, the Everett police station on the other side of that parking lot. Head first goes Genesis into the ring trailer. Maverick now with Genesis. Right into that fence. That chain link fence. Oh, they're heading towards the police station. Let's hope that these two don't end up sharing a cell. Oh, man. Genesis face first into the garage door of the Everett police station. Here's a cover. Only two. Man, Maverick is busted open and bleeding profusely. Genesis trying to gather his wits about him. There you see Chris Norman with the ring bell, just in case a fall takes place outside. Maverick now with a stick. Doubles over Genesis. Clubs him in the back. And a blatant choke. It's all legal. Oh, God, look at that face. The proverbial crimson mask, as the late Gordon Soley would say. Here's a cover, and only two. Head first into a trash can.
Come on. We're going. Die, Genesis. Come on.
Maverick shouting, die, Genesis. This is unbelievable. Head first into that sign. These two are just brutalizing each other. Folks, if you expected to see a classic wrestling match, you are bitterly disappointed. This is an all-out fight. An Everett Street Fight. Fans chanting, this is awesome. As Maverick and Genesis head back towards the Everett Rec Center. They're back in the building now. Maverick measuring Genesis. Maverick sending Genesis back into the ring. Genesis with his hands on that chair. Maverick with a chair. Maverick looking to set up the Canadian Giant. Sits him down. Big boot right to the face. Here's the cover. Only two.
Come on. Have the free. Two only. Shoulders up.
The One Man Lynch Mob, Jack Maverick, a bloody mess. Maverick now has that bull rope. Wraps it around the throat of the Canadian Giant Genesis. This could do it right here. This match can only end by a pinfall or submission. Can also end by a knockout. Genesis now elbowing his way out. Genesis now with Maverick. Off the ropes. Genesis delivers a boot of his own. And Maverick hits the deck. Fans, New England Championship Wrestling coming to the Brockton Fair. Two big nights. Saturday night, July 4th. Saturday night, July 11th. Details on the card coming up later in this broadcast. Jack Maverick with a finger to the eyes of Genesis. Drills him down to the canvas. Maverick goes for the cover. Only two. This is a reason that you do not want to miss New England Championship Wrestling when it comes to your area live. Genesis back on his feet. Maverick measures him. Drives in. Misses. Genesis now with a big clothesline. Levels Maverick, goes for the cover, but only gets 2. What a battle between the one-man lynch mob Jack Maverick and the Canadian giant Genesis. Genesis just stomped on the hand of Jack Maverick as he went for that bull rope. Genesis now with the bull rope wrapped around the neck of Maverick. Genesis trying to hog-tie the one-man lynch mob. Maverick trying to stay in this. Genesis applying the pressure. Genesis pulling back on that bull rope. Maverick trying to get his fingers between the bull rope and his neck. Wait a minute. Here comes Scott Levesque. Levesque with the belt. NECW television champion, sensational Scott Levesque. And he's got a plastic bag. Levesque with a plastic bag trying to smother Genesis. What is he doing here? Genesis breaks the bag, goes after sensational Scott Levesque, and Levesque heads for the tall timber.
Who do you think you are?
Maverick with a huge lariat. Genesis looks like he's out. What a way to end this. You have got to be kidding me. The one-man lynch mob, Jack Maverick.
One way or another. Tonight was my night. Regulators. That's right.
Regulators? What the hell are regulators? The one-man lynch mob, Jack Maverick, with the help of the NECW television champion, sensational Scott Levesque, steal a victory from the Canadian giant Genesis in an Everett Street Fight. It's supposed to be 1 against 1, not 2 against 1. What a reprehensible situation this is. Here you see Genesis trying to pull himself together. Fans, when we come back, we will have post-match comments from the one-man lynch mob, Jack Maverick, and more when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this. New England Championship Wrestling returns live for 2 big shows at the 2015 Brockton Fair, Saturday night, July 4th, and Saturday night, July 11th, both with a 7 p.m. bell time. All the stars of NECW will be in action. And best of all, admission is free with your admission to the fair. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling, along with all the rides, games, attractions, and nightly fireworks, Saturday night, July 4th, and Saturday night, July 11th, at the 2015 Brockton Fair.
July 4th at the Brockton Fair, NECW returns to live action, and my guest at this time, the masshole Mike McCarthy, will be in tag team action against the team of Slick Wagner Brown and Brad Hollister. Mike, you get to choose who your partner is going to be on that evening.
Al Basiler! People have been asking me, masshole, who in NECW do you trust? You know what the answer is? Nobody. But there's one man that I've battled over and over again who actually has earned my RESPECT. And that man is Toto Loco. I don't really like it, Toto Loco, but I know in that ring that you'll kick some ASS. Can I say that?
You just did.
Just did. See you on the 4th of July, Al.
July 4th, Brockton Fair. You heard it. The masshole Mike McCarthy and Toto Loco against Slick Wagner Brown and Brad Hollister.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
The Brockton Fair is back July 2nd through the 12th. Come see the Walker Brothers Circus, the Grizzly Experience, Scott's Magic Show, Demolition Derby, Truck Pull, Fireworks, and much more. Entertainment for the whole family. For more information, visit brocktonfair.com.
Let's take you back now to action as we saw it just before the break. There you see Genesis choking out Jack Maverick with his own bull rope. Referee Chris Bartolo asking Maverick if he wants to give it up. But then from out of nowhere, sensational Scott Levesque with the NECW Television Championship and a plastic bag attacking Genesis from behind. Levesque trying to suffocate the Canadian Giant Genesis. Genesis tears the bag, tries to choke slam Levesque. Levesque powders out, and now Genesis tries to catch his breath, tries to pull himself together. Jack Maverick, though, delivers a huge lariat and covers Genesis. The so-called one-man lynch mob with a two-man lynching of Genesis. A despicable turn of events.
One way or another. Tonight was my night. Regulators. That's right.
We've got Kevin Castro trying to catch up with the one-man lynch mob, Jack Maverick. Let's take you now to Kevin Castro.
Jack Maverick, that was uncalled for. Having sensational Scott Levesque running during that match.
Uncalled for. Hey, is this not an Everett Street Fight? Are there not no rules? I told everybody I'd have a plan. Genesis, you took the bait, boy. The dumb Canadian you are. One-man lynch mob. Not no more. You see, the regulators are here. I've got a band of brothers. One by one, you're going to see what I mean. NECW, the regulators are taking over, and there ain't a thing any of you can do about it. Now, if you don't get out of my way, you're going to be my next victim. You got that? Get the hell out of here. Go. Get out.